All right, today we are going to do a carnivore dinner. Hot dogs, sausage, Taylor ham. And for those who can eat bread, that's the way to do the Taylor ham, egg, and cheese. Cheese, bacon. Raven said that this is supposed to be good chili. And from there, we're going to add and turn it into keto. So it can either be a carnivore / keto dinner. Once you add that, it's keto. Take that away, it's carnivore. Let's get cooking. All right, I'm going to use half the bacon because the other half I'm going to use for breakfast in the morning, and half the sausage pack and make the bacon chips first. Let's get that rolling. And I made a video on how to make bacon chips. It's real easy. Just put them in here, put the lid on, let them sizzle till as crispy as you want them to get. And then once this is done cooking, I'm gonna start working on the sausage. So there we go. All right, well, I got the bacon sizzling. Put the lid on it. Bibi doesn't like her bacon really crispy and stuff. She likes it a little bit chewy. This guarantees that that bacon will get cooked. Normally she likes her Hormel, but again, Raven, she recommended this one. She says it's good. So we are gonna try it. So I'm gonna get this all warmed up. Looks pretty interesting, this chili here. Normally the Hormel is a little bit darker, but this is the wolf. So I'm gonna get that warmed up. And then I'm gonna start the Taylor ham. Just make sure with the Taylor ham that you either cut it in 3 or 4 places, because if not, this will bubble. You want the Taylor ham to lay flat. By cutting it like this, it will lay flat in there. So I'm going to get all 3 of these things going, and then with the same oil I'm going to cook my sausage in there and then go from there. So let's get all this cooking, warmed up. The bacon is starting to sizzle, as you can see. Get those chips going. Everything I normally have is on 3 because I don't want to burn everything. I want it to sizzle nice. So let's get that going. While that gets going, I'm going to set up everything to make a nice presentation. Just to show you everything's coming out good there. That's coming out good. You got to make sure you cook your pork all the way through. This, you just get it a little bit seared on each side. So that's coming along. And the baked beans, it's still coming along. And I've been stirring this. So now we just wait. And the house is starting to smell good. What's good about this here is if you're losing weight, this all carnivore here, you can eat all that meat, even as much as we're making, and you're not gonna gain weight. Now the chili might have a little bit of weight there because of the calories, but as far as the meats are concerned, you're good. But that is still considered carnivore because it's just beans and meat in there as well. See how it's getting seared on the edges? You see how she's laying flat? That's how kind of like you want it. So it's getting there. Yeah, that's coming out good. Some people call this pork roll. I call it Taylor ham, but that's how you want it. The bacon is still coming along good. It's getting a little bit of crispy. What's good with the lid, you don't have a lot of splashing of the oil. But that's what's good with cooking it with the pot. And then once that bacon is done, either I'm going to put the sausages in there or I'm going to put the sausage in here. I don't know yet. Right, this bacon starting to get a little bit crispy. I find if you put this on, especially an electric stove, too high, it tends to burn quicker. Yes, it might take a little bit longer to get cooking if it's on 3, but still it comes out real good. I'm leaving this top off for a while because what happens is I do want it a little bit seared of the bacon. When you leave that top on there, it keeps all the moisture and everything in there to keep the bacon from not being crunchy. But that bacon is cooked through. Take the top off now. Now it starts searing the edges. If you like yours a little bit crispier, then you just leave this here a little bit longer to cook on the bacon. Even with the top off, if you wanted to get it even more crispier. The main part is to keep the lid on in the beginning stages to keep the juices and everything inside that bacon. The beans are already done. The beans smell pretty good. I've never had it. I know BB says she's had that before, but she does like her hormel. But again, for video purposes, we are gonna try that product there and see if it's good. See if I like it. All right, now we eat our hot dogs anyway, whether it's fried, on the grill, or boiled. It just all depends on what type of mood that we're in. I mean, it's kind of hard to choose how you like your hot dog. I don't know if I like it more grilled than fried, but with the same oil as the Taylor ham, I am gonna use it on the hot dog. And I only eat beef hot dogs, Sabrett's, or Nathan's, or any other beef like Armour hot dog, but it's got to be beef. I don't eat that chicken stuff. So now I'm gonna fry this. Bacon is coming along real good. Another thing to remember about bacon, even though when you take it out of here to put it on top of the napkin, it's still cooking. So if you don't want it too crunchy, you just got to really keep an eye on those edges. Because, like I said, it will still continue to cook. And this is ready. This is definitely ready to come off the thing. So, now let's get the bacon off. And you can see it's not crunchy and it's not uncooked. It's perfect. So now I'm going to get this off. And the good thing is I'm recycling the fat, and this is good fat here. So now if you're trying to keep an eye on your cholesterol, of course, if you fry your hot dogs, then don't use the fat or the grease from the Taylor ham or bacon. I could take this bacon fat if I really wanted to and put a little bit in there, because I am going to cook an egg. I forgot to show an egg there. But now I'm going to put my sausages in here in the same one as the bacon. And now that this oil is nice and hot and ready, it shouldn't take that much longer. This, I will put the lid on it for a little bit because I want the sausage to get cooked through, but I don't want it burnt neither. A little bit of searing is fine. Now with the hot dogs, you definitely have to keep an eye because again, this pan is already hot and you already got the juices from the Taylor ham. And this is coming along good. These are pretty fat ones. Normally the Sabrett's they have two sizes. They got the real long one and then they got the short one, but they're mainly skinny. But this is cooking along. I got that all thing. Bacon's already put out with the Taylor ham looking good. And that's all coming along good. See, a little bit of crunch, but chewy. And again, that is still sizzling there. And then I'll get the egg going. All right. Now I'm going to start turning over the sausages. They're looking good. See that little bit of searness to it? It's how I want it. And what's good about it is there's a grease in there that I have saved from other bacon bits that I make during the day. We either make bacon bits or sausage links during the day, and we snack on these all day. And like I said, these are good for you. Again, if you're keeping an eye on your cholesterol, if you want to fry your hot dogs without the oil, that's fine. If you want to empty that out and just have the sausage produce its oil, that's fine. Because regardless, the bacon and the sausage and even the Taylor ham, they're going to produce oil. So now this is almost done here. And with that same oil, I'm going to use my egg. I'm going to cook my scrambled egg in there. And just this plate alone of meat is an amazing carnivore dinner. So, I mean, you could just eat that alone. We're just adding the keto part to it, which is the keto wrap. That's what makes it keto. And you can munch on that all day if you want to. Now I'm using the same fat from the hot dog, the same fat from the Taylor ham, and I'm going to scramble my egg with it. So then that gives it flavor. If you want to add salt and pepper to your egg, that's fine. But again, if you want to keep an eye on your salt intake and everything, you have all natural salt and juices from the either bacon, sausage, or Taylor ham. You have all that natural seasoning and saltiness in there. So you really don't have to add salt to it. Well, this is going to cook a little bit. And I'm having the pot off again because now I don't need no more moisture. It's already been cooked on the inside. Now it's just searing it just a little bit. And this carnivore plate, again, you can eat all this and still lose weight. Your A1C will go down. It's all natural protein, and you just got to be careful for your cholesterol again. Because the eggs, everything here. So it's kind of like when you're taking medicine. You know, if I had a choice to take medicine or try it the natural way, you figure you take medicine to bring down your cholesterol. I mean, they got over-the-counter vitamins and stuff like that. But if you look at it this way, if I want to take a medicine for one problem and there's about 130 other problems it will give me, I'll do it the natural way and take my chances. And I'm over here BSing, and this scrambled egg turned, well, that's okay that it's like that, but it turned flat. It's not scrambled, but that's okay, because I don't think BB is going to have egg. And this would make a good breakfast here too. So, and there's going to be a whole bunch of flavors of everything popping in our mouths. No pun intended. So get that cooking. This should be almost done. Everything else is looking good. Ready. I think that sausage is going to be ready. And just make sure, like I said, pork, you got to make sure you cook that thoroughly. Just because you see a little bit of searness on it doesn't mean it's not cooked thoroughly. When you start doing this over time, like I've been doing it, you already know it's cooked. And again, that lid keeps all that in there, so. Two things You can wait for that to go, put it in a canister. Some people put that in a canister to save it. You can leave it in this pot, put the lid on it, especially if you know you're cooking the next day. You can save that fat in there, use it for other things, or wait for it to cool down, put it in a Tupperware thingy, and throw it away. And this is what you call a carnivore meal right here. You got your hot dog, your beef hot dog, your sausage. Even with this, you're still looking at carnivore. It's only when you add the keto little flat thing there, then it becomes keto. There it is, guys. Everything presentable. I did do a little bit of sauerkraut because I do want to try it with the sauerkraut. I am definitely going to try the cheese. I don't know how BB's going to do it, but I am going to try a hot dog with the Taylor ham wrapped with the cheese and some egg and maybe a little bit of chili. Now, BB likes to buy this particular type of wrap. It's a good keto wrap. No sugars included, which is what I have to keep an eye on because of my A1C. Only 60 calories. And probably not going to cook it. If you want to warm it up, you can warm it up. But we're not going to warm ours up. We're going to eat it just straight out the bag like that. All right, BB. BB's going to try the relish.
Yep.
Oh, let me get the spoon for the thing. Again,
2 spoons.
For
Chili.
Okay.
Relish.
Chili. Relish.
Thank you, sir.
All right, and mine's, I'm going to use the cheese.
Which sausage is this?
Regular sausage. We're done with the other
Thank
one.
God.
You gotta be careful, especially with your A1C. You want to stay away from that anything sweet honey in your sausage. So I'm gonna do that. I am gonna get me a Taylor ham, please. All right, put a hot dog on there, please. Okay. The wraps are pretty big because we were expecting to make the
Brats.
and the what's that other soubrettes because they're longer
Yeah.
in size.
All right.
There's a little napkin if you want a little bit
Ham
of
and cheese, please.
egg on it.
Well, you do realize we're not going to eat all this at one setting.
Well, I hope not. What's good about this is that we can
Just pick
munch
at it.
on that all
for the
day. We
rest
got
of
the
the day.
whole day
Yeah.
to munch on the rest of the meat. That's why I only made 5 hot dogs. I didn't make that many hot dogs.
And what you're going to do is what BB's doing. Turn your hot dog into like a hot dog burrito.
Then put a little bit of egg. Look at BB go. Ketchup,
I like that.
please. And the good thing is, like, if you want to, you can add bacon to it.
Yeah.
Just put a couple pieces of bacon there, please. You can add the sausage with the hot dog. Or like I'm doing, the bacon, sausage, Taylor ham, cheese, egg. I'm probably going to put a little bit of chili to taste that out.
Yeah, see, he's got to have a bigger...
I got to do a little bit of ketchup.
I'm not going that extreme here.
Can you pass the mustard, please?
Keep your hands off the mustard.
And I'm just going to put an itty bit of sauerkraut. So that, because the sauerkraut and the chili would go good with that hot dog. And then the bacon, egg, and the Taylor ham and cheese would go good with the ketchup and mustard. Look at that wrap.
Better this tummy than mine.
This is an all-in-one wrap. Chili tastes pretty good. It's very good. Price-wise, it's a little pricey. You want something to drink?
Yeah.
You want your burners or water or tea?
No, give me the burners.
Burners.
Let's change it up.
Now, BB drinks this regular Vernors. I don't. I'm the one with the A1C issues, so
Well,
she can drink and eat bread
for now.
and do all the good stuff.
Because eventually it's going to switch.
But
But it is what it is.
the good thing is she does change it up a little. If I knew how to wrap this up like a burrito, man, this would make a good burrito wrap.
Come here.
But I'm not a good rapper.
Come here.
You think you can do it?
I did mine.
Yeah, but you only had a hot dog, cheese, and whatever. I gotta get a part-time job in Taco Bell, learn how to rap. Once I learn how to rap, I quit.
And then you hold it like that. Thank you.
Ta-da! The Testament.
Yeah, that tastes good. Gotta switch it up. Yesterday I had some tea and all water. Be good. All right.
Mustard hits you first. Well, the chili hits you first, and then the mustard. Then you go right into the hot dog. And then from there, you can go to it goes to the sauerkraut and the egg.
Let's see if I can do this. It's not like the other one.
And as I'm getting deeper into this sandwich, then the chili comes out first. And then all the other. But you don't need no salt or nothing. In that egg at all. You want me to do that?
I got it.
Hercules.
Yeah, I'm Hercules. That's why I twisted my wrist. I can't be on the computer with the mouse. Doing my stuff because it just gets in the way. Excuse me.
Oh, yeah. I know the next one I'm going to try the hot dog and the sausage with the Taylor ham.
Oh, there you go. Listening to you.
This was a good wrap. I should have put the sausage in here. I didn't even think about it.
See, I can deal with the wrap for my hot dogs and my sausages.
Yeah, and that's what turns it into a keto. That's what I've learned. Someone made a comment and helped us to understand that when you add something to it, the carnivore, say like an avocado, that becomes a keto. Not the egg. The egg still stays keto. I mean carnivore. But you add a wrap to it, that becomes keto.
Right. I don't mind doing the keto.
No. Keto carnivore, I mean, I'll do it.
I can handle that. Because now they're making it more and more keto friendly. To where it's not a bunch of carbs.
And just give me the wrap, please. And what's good now is that now that I have my A1C controlled naturally, I can go to wraps. I can do keto. Because that keto doesn't have sugar.
Right. And you guys want to make sure too that they don't have any aspartame in it, because aspartame is a form of sugar.
Isn't it the bad form of sugar, or?
Yeah, because aspartame can it's been also been related to cancer. So.
That's Taylor ham, man. If you can eat bread.
You got to be careful when they start putting artificial sweeteners, and that's what aspartame is. It's an artificial sweetener.
Well, anyway, for you bread lovers, if you can use bread and cook a whole pack of Taylor ham and get an egg, and cheese, I promise you, and put it on a Kaiser bun. And if you could find the bun that has the seed in it, even better. Mm-hmm. Just don't take a drug test afterwards. Because it pops up like if you were doing cocaine.
Yeah, because it's a poppy seed.
A couple of bacon, please. I'm going all out. I got the sausage, the hot dog, the bacon, everything I had before. But this time I've added.
What is it?
You need something?
Nope.
And I will say this much. After eating that first hot dog, I'm starting to get full.
I already am.
And what's good about what's left over is that even if we might not keto wrap it, we can still munch on it the rest of the day.
Yeah, I don't want to eat too much. I have that thing to do today, so. And I don't want to be sleepy.
Yeah, we did a Bubba's 33 video, and let me tell you something.
Oh my God.
I couldn't even think about food the next day.
I was having a hard time just...
All right, BB, if you can do me the honors and see if you can wrap her up. And I guess this is what they call a ketovore.
With you, it's something. It's always something.
Well, I'm sure the word is out there, ketovore, but this is, what you would call a ketovore is when you just have one little slab of keto.
It's all the meat.
And, an avocado would have gone good with this, too.
Yeah,
I would say this
think
much.
About that. You need to pull it out for tomorrow because I'm getting in the mood for an avocado.
All right, I'll probably pull out a steak or something.
Don't have to be a steak, but...
Well, you tell me what you want. And then...
Oh, I don't even know what the hell I want.
All right, this is going to be the test with the sausage in it.
All right, well, go Papa Bear. But I think I ate so much yesterday, I'm still not that hungry today.
You did an excellent wrap. That's a nice size. Oh. Now with the sausage, when you bite into it, you get that chili mustard, sausagey hot dog, bacon, Taylor ham, cheese flavor. In that order.
Okay. I'll take your word for it.
You want to bite it?
No, I'm good. Thank you very much.
You don't want to bite it?
No, I don't want to bite.
Dude.
I'm not knocking it. You eat your way, I'll eat my way. Thank you very much.
You eat. You sound like a caveman. You eat your way. So what'd you think of it?
It's good. I love it with that. The keto tortilla wrap. So, yeah, I like that.
Is that a corn wrap or a something wrap? Or
Ain't no corn.
No.
You don't eat corn if you're a diabetic. And they're not going to have corn in a keto wrap because corn is starch.
Oh, yeah, okay. So that's a non-keto. No starch.
No starch, no artificial sugar of any kind. No aspartame, no sugarlose. And it's made with extra virgin olive oil. And it is keto certified.
I'm telling you guys.
This is carb counter tortilla wraps. That's why I like this one.
And what's good about this, if you make something like this, you can make it as early as 10 o'clock in the morning, 9, 8. Because like I said, you can eat it as a breakfast,
And this actually
lunch,
has,
and dinner.
It's got your dietary fiber, 0 sugars at all, no sugars added. Cholesterol, total cholesterol is 1.5 grams, so that's basically nothing. It also has potassium at 8 milligrams, calcium at 67 milligrams, which is 6% of your daily 200,000 calorie diet. It doesn't have enough for iron or vitamin D, but that's okay. And this, you can also keep this on the stove in a pan.
Yeah, that's what I said. You had wanted to heat it up, but I thought it tasted good like this.
But no, this is good. I mean, I like it like that. Every once in a while, I'll want it. But like, you could make a grilled cheese sandwich with this.
Oh, yeah.
You know, the little small ones? You can get the same ones, but the 4-inch, and you could use it and make like a quesadilla. You could do a grilled cheese sandwich.
And just make sure when you get soda with your A1C, it has to say zero sugar, because, again, you're not getting diet soda. You're not getting Coke Zero. You want it to say zero sugar. And this has 0 sugar, 0 carbs. You're not going to gain weight. With this, too, drinking a soda.
But that doesn't mean you get to drink that all day long.
Correct. That's what I wanted to say. Got to drink your water. The water.
Because you have to be able to.
And not just non-sweet tea. Just basic straight water.
You have to have water to flush out the glucose in your body.
Because this does have a 2% sodium. So you want to flush.
Yeah, you'll swell up like a fish.
Because that's salt. Right.
So.
Right, but I'm those two things I'm good for a while.
But a lot of people take it for granted. Oh, it says 0 sugar. I can drink it all day long. No, you can't. That is to break up the water. If people would just understand that like me, I'm having a Verner's, but normally I drink water. I drink over 2 gallons of water every single day.
You do. You drink tons. I will testament to that.
I have my coffee now. I'm not going to lie.
But you do drink.
I will have 6 cups of these in the morning if I can.
Right. But I'm saying you do
drink
a lot of water. But after that,
it is all water. Yeah. Because the older we get, we're more prone to getting bladder infections, kidney stones. And I don't want it.
And then, like, hopefully my next test that I have, I hope to bring that 6.1 down even a little bit more. That's what we're working on. And, but
again, if you're going to eat, if you get a craving for something sweet, okay, stay away from the artificial sugar altogether. Just stay away from artificial sugar.
Even that famous one that people use.
Yeah, don't.
In the restaurants, whatever, it's sweet and low.
Yeah, that's the worst.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Like, stay away from
all of it.
Completely.
If you want something sweet,
you use that other sugar.
No, the best thing you can do, if you got a hankering for something sweet, don't get it with the aspartame and the sweet and low and all this other garbage. You get something sweet that's made natural, that has sugar in it, you eat it, that's it. I'm not saying go out and buy a 10-inch cake and eat the damn thing.
Well, it's just like when I drank that apple juice. You don't,
Everything has got to be in portions.
right, but it's like the apple juice. That's what really did me
Oh,
in.
yeah. Juices
You don't want to
are
buy
killer.
juices from the store. If you're going to do juice, you juice it yourself.
Yeah.
But when you having high A1C, you can't do bananas. You can't do oranges. There's a lot of things you can't do that have a lot of sugar in it. So it's not like, oh, I'm going to have a banana. No, banana is the highest in your sugar. And for
like me,
A1C.
sometimes, like I know, for me, I know I need to be careful because my grandmother was a diabetic. My mother was a diabetic. My sister is, and she's younger than I am. She is a diabetic. My middle son is now a diabetic. We found that out 2 years ago. My aunts were diabetics. Granted, it was a little bit later. They were like in their 30s, 40s when they got diagnosed. But nonetheless, my uncle, who was like me, I am hypoglycemic. And hypo means I burn the sugar off quick. I have an overactive pancreas. But with that, that's worse than being a diabetic. Because at any God-given time, day, if that switch ever flips and I become a diabetic, I am going to be more prone to having to take injections. Because my pancreas is worked itself literally to death. And it's not going to be able to do it just by diet. So
let us know what you think of this meal, guys.
Yeah. And try it yourself. Try experimenting. And I know when you go into the stores, it's a pain in the butt because you're constantly having to look at the pack.
And plus the meat prices. And this is good.
Yeah.
If you can't afford meats, like steaks and stuff, you got all meats right here that aren't that expensive.
But again, now when you're on a carnivore diet or a keto diet, because you're using more meat for the carnivore itself, you're going to have to get your cholesterol checked.
Yeah. And what's that? Or take Q10.
Well, that helps, but it's...
I know, but I'm just saying, you still want to take Q10 with you.
You still have to be able to get out there and exercise.
And sweat it off, at least.
Yes, you got to...
Not jumping jacks, running or whatever. Walk around the house, walk around the block.
Walk around the block. I mean,
I've seen people take spaghetti cans and do, like, pull-ups with the spaghetti cans or move their feet.
You don't have to go out and buy a bunch of stuff.
Right. For those that can't move, you can still sit in a chair.
And I'm going to do a video on that too for people that can't really get out and do a lot of walking or, they are like wheelchair bound.
Right. There's ways to...
There is still ways that you can get exercise without hurting yourself and without breaking the bank.
Mm-hmm.
But again, I want to thank everybody for supporting Cameraman with this keto carnivore diet. Baby's trying to keep him on track, but it's hard. It's hard for people when you're just used to being able to eat whatever you want to eat and it don't faze you.
And then you get tired of eating.
Unfortunately, as we get older, our body slows down on doing away with the waste that we put in. So this is one of the consequences. And if you have a family history of diabetes, y'all need to take it seriously because it can hit you at any God-given time. You don't even know it. So, again, thank you for being supportive for a cameraman with this diet. BB's trying to be as supportive as I can, but...
It's all right. You can still eat your breads.
But at least I have this, That's good. I like these, so that's good. And if you're like me and you like having your bread with certain things, cabbage and hot dogs just don't cut the mustard, but he tries, And I love him. So until the next video, everybody take care of one another, take care of yourselves. Again, if you have any more tips or tricks, comments, leave them in the comment below. Everyone, bon appetit. See ya.